The boy was furtively playing computer games at home. Through the rearview mirror, he saw his father coming home. He immediately turned off the computer, put all items back in place. His father was quietly walking up the stairs. The boy sprayed alcohol onto the computer to cool it down quickly. When his father pushed open the bedroom door, the boy was leaning on the bed, pretending to read attentively. His father walked straight to the table and reached out to touch the computer. The boy was extremely nervous. But fortunately, his father didn't notice anything wrong and was satisfied with his performance. The boy mentioned that he had run out of his pocket money. His father scolded him for spending money too quickly. The boy said he had gone to visit David. Hearing this, his father took out all the money from his wallet and gave it to the boy, telling him to visit David more often. David was now paralyzed and in the hospital. The three of them were good friends. That day, they went to the hospital to visit David. They learned that David had only a few days left to live. They didn't dare to tell David the truth. They just asked him if he had any wishes. But David said nothing. The boy suddenly remembered that they had once talked about going to the seaside together. Early the next morning, they sneaked into the hospital and took David away. David's friends were taking him to the seaside. Suddenly, the traffic police told them to stop. Unexpectedly, they high-fived the police instead. This left the police puzzled. Soon, they were pulled over by the police. Seeing that they had a patient, the police decided to let them go and warned them not to overload. Then they got an idea. They were stopped by the police again. One of the friends told the police the truth. The touched police decided to escort them on their way personally. Soon they reached their destination. However, when they arrived at the beach, the scene was completely different from what they had imagined. But they didn't want to give up. They pushed David forward, but David fell down. So they carried David on their backs towards the sea. But soon they fell down again. Finally, they managed to run into the sea successfully. Just as they were excited, they found that David was missing. Turning around, they saw that David was drowning. Fortunately, they rescued David.